MJD. So I'm currently here with this Citroen Picasso, and the blower motor does not work in all of the speed. So when we put the key in and we start the engine up, what we'll do is see if we can mute that, and there's no blower speed whatsoever. So to speed this video up a little bit, what I have done is I have took off this panel here, which is simply just pulling off. So the first panel, just simply pull off, it's just pull connectors. You've also got to pull off the side panel that goes on there. They're just simply pull connectors that slip in. There is 3 of these on the bottom compartment. You just need to pull them out just so that you can pull this panel out. You don't need to disconnect the wires that you see here, but there's 5 screws, T20, which are these. And you're going to find 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in them locations. Once you've done that there, you're going to unearth the blower motor, which is just here, and the blower motor resistor, which is at the back there, which is that one there. You can see the blower motor resistor on this car is quite specific. It has got 3 different power electrical connectors on it, but as you see there, we've got no response from the fan at all. What I'm going to do first is check, see if we've got any power with the voltmeter coming through to this connector here. So let's have a look and see if we can get that set up. So it'll just be 2 moments. MJD back at it. So you can see there, I've got the voltmeter connected up, and she's currently getting 8.22 to 8.25. If I increase the speed, sorry I've had to put you down there. If I increase it to the maximum speed, once I've done that there, as you can see on there, you see the voltage goes up to show that the resistor's working. It's now gone up to a maximum voltage. So as long as this motor here is receiving voltage from this here, it checks that the fuses are fine. It means the resistor's feeding it the electric and it's regulating and modulating it correctly. But this motor should be going. So what I'm going to do in the next stage is just get my power probe and just see that the motor doesn't spin even when we provide power from an external source. Once we've done that, we'll look towards getting the motor changed out. We'll pause you again and get you back at it. So a really strange thing happened there, people. So I power probed it here by putting the power on, and the fan worked. For some reason, the red wire on this one here seems to be the negative, and the black wire seems to be the positive. When I put the power probe on in the said order what I've just mentioned there, the fan spun. And I did mention to my customer that obviously the power probe doesn't have a resistor in it, so it's going to just give it maximum voltage. So basically we induce the motor to start spinning. Other than inducing it to start spinning with the power probe, I've done nothing. The resistor works at all points. We've done nothing with the resistor. We can control the speed and differentiate it with the resistor at all points, but the motor itself ceases to actually work. So the answer is we're going to actually put a new motor in there, as it isn't too bad. All you've got is this 5.5 millimeter screw just here, and we're going to look towards getting that put in, as I just feel that if I don't put the motor in now, the customer's motor is going to seize up in a couple of weeks, and we're going to be at square one when we're already here. He's already paying me to diagnose it now, and it comes at no extra cost other than the motor itself to put the motor in whilst we've got it at this point, as I didn't come prepared for the job. What I will do is I'll get the motor installed. It doesn't take too long, and then we'll give you an update just after that there. But as I say, it is important that you do check with your voltmeter if power's been received at this cable, because otherwise you could potentially go down the wrong route in replacement. If power's been received, it rules out the fuses and the circuits and controls, especially if you're able to differentiate the power with the controls on the fan there. So I'll just pause you, we'll get the new motor put in and we'll see how she goes. So guys, I'm just pulling this one out here. If you remember, we mentioned earlier in the video, I mentioned to you about having to reverse the polarity on the connections. Once we've pulled the fan out, you can see why. It's an anti-clockwise spinning fan. It's French. What do we expect? It can't go forward. It can only go backwards. We can't expect the French to do things right. Bit of a dead leaf in there. Nothing else obvious coming out of there. There's no bloody dead rats and nothing stuck in there. We'll get the new one put in and we'll give you a blast. I will show you how it blasts. Don't forget to get your fan balancing done as well when you're at your garage. Everybody needs to get the fan balanced. Don't miss that one. Important part of your fan replacement. You know, it's like your tyres. Last thing you want is this thing vibrating when it's spinning bloody thousands of revolutions in a minute or an hour. MJD. So we're back with this one here. You've seen the video. This is one of our longer videos. We're coming up to 6 minutes now. 6 minutes. So you start the engine. Engine started. So we can hear the fans coming on. And if we select our fans, we can hear our fan working. Looks like our fan balancing's working. Nice silent fan on maximum speed. As we reduce the speed. Obviously you understand it's hard for you to feel the wind when you're watching a video. What I'll do is I'll bring you down close. So we've currently got quarter speed, so we're off. Switch the fan on. Here coming on, she's at half speed currently. Going up to full speed. Boom, silent. Look at that there, nice and happy. Working fans, works on all the speeds, works when we request it. If we switch her off again, switch her off, switch her on. Successful job. No part scanning, no wrong part replaced. Get it right first time, on time, every time. Like, subscribe, get in touch, MJD.